Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV Alternative Media Television. It is, of course, September 11, 2016, the 15-year anniversary of the conspiracy that makes up the September 11, 2001 terror attacks. And something monumental happens. Hillary Clinton, and of course her health has been in focus for months, hence the informal video today, because this is breaking. This is absolutely unbelievable news. Her health, which has been in focus for months with her severe coughing attacks. We just saw this at the Ohio rally that she gave, where she had this coughing attack during her speech and she spit up a lozenge or phlegm, having trouble walking, being held up by her handlers, that African-American man who they say is a Secret Service agent but seems to be somehow affiliated with her health. And then today, take a look at this video because you cannot make this shit up. Hillary Clinton essentially faints, stumbles and or falls into her van, her motorcade, leaves the September 11th event early to go rest at her daughter's Chelsea's house. Take a look.
Some video of former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton stumbling as she left the 9/11 commemoration in New York City this morning. A statement from Clinton's campaign says she felt overheated and she went to her daughter's apartment to get her bearings. Let's watch this video for a second. There you see her apparently almost falling, but captured, caught by people, presumably Secret Service agents around her. A little while ago, we saw Hillary Clinton leave her daughter's apartment building and wave to reporters and onlookers, looking much better than she does in the video we're showing you right now. She didn't have much to say just now, but you can listen to how she responded to reporters' shouted questions.
Now look, we've played that clip a couple of times, and again, you cannot make this stuff up. It almost makes you wonder what Hillary Clinton knows. What does she know? Is there so much stress around the conspiracy and cover-up that makes up September 11th, 2001 that she just can't handle it? And or her health is failing so bad that she can't make it through 80-degree weather and a little bit of humidity in New York City? You know, it's 100 degrees here in Phoenix and people aren't fainting. This could potentially derail Hillary Clinton's campaign. And my thesis that Donald Trump loses only holds firm, and is only my thesis if Hillary is actually running against him. Now that her health is an obvious issue, because they cannot ignore it after this. I mean, again, your own two eyes, folks, don't lie. I talked about this in our live show. You know, don't trust your own eyes, even though you see Hillary flailing, coughing, having overt seizures on camera, being held up and propped up by her handlers, spitting up phlegm and lozenges, ducking behind corners as she's having coughing attacks, and now essentially fainting, falling, and stumbling as she gets into her van, and being helped by the same African-American handler, who I would seriously doubt is a Secret Service agent, but has something to do, you know, around the fact that he's probably a physician or something like that. This could potentially derail Hillary Clinton completely. Donald Trump could win. My entire opinion that Donald Trump loses is actually shifting right now on the basis that it appears, and we talked about this a week or so ago, you know, why would the elites position Hillary Clinton in this position, quite literally, to take a fall if they knew that she was having health issues? Again, this digs into quite a conspiracy here, folks, because they would know. Those in charge of Hillary Clinton that play her puppet strings, that know her, would know that she's ill. This might be staged. What we just saw today. Isn't it a coinky dinky that it happens on September 11, 2001 anniversary, the 15-year anniversary in New York? Or maybe the stress is just getting to her because she knows the actual truth about 9/11 and that it was an inside job. And so she can't handle the stress and it's all catching up to her and she's fainting and flailing into her van. We'll see how this plays out, but my instincts tell me that the entire election has changed. Everything has changed this moment today. Whether or not this is a staged event and the elites had this in mind prior to shift the election this way and give it to Donald Trump, or this is just a random act. At the very least, Hillary has, if you don't believe in the conspiracy, side of it, Hillary has severe, severe health issues. This is now a major story. It is blasted all across CNN, MSNBC, all the major bought and paid for corporate-owned media giants cannot ignore this any longer. And again, this was all conspiracy theory, right? All the multi-viral videos that we've put out in recent weeks, about a dozen or so of them talking about Hillary Clinton's health, was all a conspiracy. Yeah, don't trust your own two eyes, as she buckles over and faints today on the 15th anniversary of September 11th, 2001 in New York City. I think that everything potentially changes. Donald Trump could now win. Even Hillary Clinton's supporters have to question whether or not she is fit, and it doesn't appear that she is fit to run for the highest office of the land in the most stressful position in the world as Commander-in-Chief and President of the United States. If she can't even get into a van without help from her handlers, this lady cannot run this country.
But
Okay, here's a little bit of the call.
I don't want to show it.
I thought you wanted to.
No,
I wasn't going to even bring it up.
I know.
And you just
Congresswoman Marcia Fudge for hosting us.
Deal.
All right. This goes on for 2 minutes, and Tim
And he just sits
look
there.
at him. He's just sitting back there going,
Grab the
so
mic.
anyway.
Again, folks, everything has changed today. I really believe that this is a marker in this election in 2016, September 11th. Everything changes. And this might be part of a more deeply convoluted web than you might think. Again, I'm not entirely buying the timing of this. It's almost like the elites have essentially and literally positioned Hillary Clinton for a fall, a fall today, for a reason. And Trump wins under these conditions. My entire thesis changes. And that's what I had said from the get-go, is that my thesis that Donald Trump loses, there's only truth to that. And it's only my understanding of how events unfold. If Hillary Clinton doesn't go down with an indictment, or, dies, God forbid, or, she can't perform the duties of the office. But that's actually what we're seeing right now. It appears she can't perform the duties of the office. This is absolutely ridiculous. When I saw the footage, and I just saw it a couple of minutes ago, I was like, oh my God, I've got to report on this right now. Hence the informal video. It is this big. It is this much of a bombshell. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Get it out everywhere. I'm Christopher Green. You're watching AMTV, alternative media television, hard-hitting it in your face. Get it out everywhere. Make it viral. Peace.